Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. We are going to go straight into it real quick. We're going to go into the second piece of the Lee Kirby Fantastic Four run. Issue 78, raw copy. Definitely a reader copy on that one. Not too awfully great, but it is what it is. A little bit of fading to it. Here is the CGC version 9.0. This is one that I definitely want to upgrade. There are plenty of high-grade copies of that one. So I just need to get around to upgrading that. 77, 9.6. 9.6, off-white pages, old label, very nice book indeed. I'm very happy with this one, Silver Surfer in the story. Excellent book right there, very solid copy. And number 76, 9.0, off-white to white pages, and then we have a 76 raw copy. Good, solid, very fine, very nice copy there. Overall, a very solid one, and this one naturally a very solid book. I almost think that the raw copy is very comparable to this 9.0, possibly even a little bit better. It's definitely, from what I can tell, a little bit glossier, and it doesn't have this off-center on the cover. I hate that. That bothers me, drives me absolutely insane. Number 75, 9.0, off-white pages. And then a 75, a very kind of beat up reader copy on this one. This one's actually pretty shabby. We're going to leave it at that. But the solid red cover, it shows a lot of the any kind of stress or anything else on it. Excuse me, which can add up quickly. It's just, it shows everything. I do want to upgrade that one too eventually. Alright, and then we are moving right on to number 74. 9.2, old label. Silver Surfer again. Little Silver Surfer run in through here. Then we will go to 73, a very fine plus. This is one I think I might send in to have graded. It is tanning. It is from that group of books that that does have the tanning and the browning, unfortunately, but really overall a very, very sharp book. Very sharp book, very nice book. 73, 72, 9.2. Off-white to white pages. This is a classic cover of Silver Surfer. One of actually the more sought afters from pieces of this run just because of the cover. This is definitely desired because of that cover. Alright, then we go to a 70, raw copy, fine, very nice book here. The black cover, once again, the blacks can be fairly difficult to find a good copy of with the colors intact and looking nice. And here we have a number 70, 9.0, looking at off-white pages, very nice copy overall, definitely better than the other one for sure. Alright, and here we go. Number 67. I would put that in probably a fine plus, maybe a low, very fine. Nice copy overall. Raw copy, once again, a lot of these raw copies in the Mylar also, I haven't taken out of the Mylars in easily 20 years. Easily 20 years, if not more, for some of them. And here we go, number 67, 9.6, white pages. This is a very nice copy. This is the White Mountain copy of this book. I don't think the color covers are, the white on the cover I don't think is as white as I would like it, but still a 9.6, a very, very nice copy. And then we have 66, which is the first part of the story to the origin of Warlock / him, which concludes in 67. So two very sought after books. This one is in very fine, good, solid, very fine also, I must say. But it's also from that set that has the tanning and browning type pages to it. Very unfortunate, but a very nice book. And then here we have 9-4 of number 66. This one is off-white to white. This is also an old label. Very nice book. I've actually very one of my favorite covers right here. I don't know why. I just really like this cover. I think the colors on it. It's a nice dynamic, nice. I don't know. I just think they blend well. I don't know what it is. There's something about that cover though. It's number 66. Then we drop down to 64, and this is an 8.5, and this came in a set of books that I got for a really good price. It was those 9.0s that were up in the 70s, and then this one was part of that set. And I think there's one more that's lower that I got for a really good price. You know, it's one of those deals you couldn't pass up. So I got to upgrade that eventually. One of these centuries, I will upgrade it. But I'm not too awfully worried about it. We have a 63 and an 8.0. And that one did not, unfortunately, come out the way I wanted it to. I thought it would be a little bit higher, but it is what it is. And I, once again, will upgrade this one too. And that is an 8.0, a good solid 8.0 on it. And right here we have number 62, raw copy, very good. Just a nice solid book right here, you know, a good reader copy. Nothing wrong with it. The colors are still bright. It's still, you know, fairly nice looking book. It's not too beat down. Then we have a 62 CGC 8.5, white pages on it. Nice white pages. Another one I'm going to have to upgrade in the future. Not a huge priority on the list, but it will get there one of these days. But once again, I'm not really too awfully concerned about it. It doesn't make me go, oh my goodness, I have to upgrade that now. That can be in the future. All right, we have right here number 60, a good solid, very fine. Very nice book. I actually may end up sending this one in to see what I can get on it, because the other one that I have is an 8.0 off-white to white pages, and I really think this raw book would easily grade in the 8.0 range, maybe even an 8.5. So I may send that in. We'll see about that. But, you know, once again, another one to upgrade right here. With such a nice low price I paid for it, you know, it wasn't anything major or earth-shattering about it. It was just a good price for it. Alright, here we go, number 59. This is a 9.8 white pager. It's really weird. 59 for some reason has so many high-grade copies, 9.8s, 9.6s, tons and tons and tons of them out there. I don't know why. I have no clue as to why. But they are everywhere out there. There's a lot of them. Tons of them. I just don't understand why there's so many of this one in such high grades as the 9.8. I have no idea. When the other books around it, you don't see a whole lot of them. Here we have a 58 raw copy. Very nice copy. It's a good solid near mint. I think that would probably come out at a 9.2 or a 9.4. So I'm actually thinking about sending this one into one of these years. The corners are fairly nice on it. The page quality is pretty good on it. Overall, I think it's a very sharp book. The corners on it are nice. I mean, it's an overall a very nice book. Alright, and then we drop down to, well, actually we will go with this one, raw copy. Number 56, very good. Nice reader copy, nothing special about it. I have passed up a chance to own a couple very high grades of this book, which is fine. They'll come back up. This one's not super difficult to find, so I will run across some high grade of that one of these days in the future. Here we go to 55, another classic Silver Surfer cover from this era of the Lee Kirby Fantastic Four. Once again, a sought-after book just because of the Silver Surfer cover. This one usually commands higher prices, but this is a 9.0 with straight-up off-white pages. overall, a very nice copy. I enjoy this copy a lot. I paid a good price for it. I didn't get gouged like this book seems to go for gouging type prices. 55. Then we have a 54, 9.2, white pages. Good sharp copy. Once again, I don't think the cover is as white as I think it should be. But I need a very nice copy. This came with a set of books. The other ones weren't fantastic for it, but paid a very good price for it. Very, very good price. A lot lower than what it should have been. 54, 53, right here, raw copy. A nice, very fine plus copy. This is one I think I may send in sometime. Just to see what it comes out as and what it grades as. But once again, it's got the tanning pages, which really suck. It's terrible with that. It's from that same set that everything else in here with all the browning and tanning pages are from. But overall, a great, great copy. That is the origin of Black Panther, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I pulled that one out or read it. I'm pretty sure that one is the origin. And then we come down to 52, first appearance of the Black Panther. This one is in a nice, solid, very fine. This is another one I definitely will send in one of these days. Just to have this book graded. This book is definitely a premium book here for price-wise, considering it's the first appearance of Black Panther. And this, for some reason, this book has been getting hotter and hotter lately, which I personally don't mind. So, but a very good book, very good stories through here. But once again, it's got the tanning pages. I guarantee it'll be tan pages on it. Oh well, such is life. Such is life. All right, then we have a 51 and a fine, a good solid fine, a fine plus it says on the notes up top, but it's definitely a fine, a solid fine, a high fine. This one is once again from that same set, but it doesn't have the tanning and browning pages, which is a very nice thing. And then we have right here a 51 and a 9.0. And that one's white pages. You know what's weird about this book is the way it was printed. For the most part, it looks like it's got some UV damage. It looks like it anyway, with the fading, the color fading. It's just the way it was printed. That's just the way I've seen all of these for eternity. So that just kind of is what it is. Well, I'm sure my camera has decided to divide the video out of nowhere again for I don't know what reason. But you saw in the last video, which irritates me. I don't know why it does that. Alright, here we go. On to number 50. I would put this in just a regular VG, a nice, very good book. Good reader copy. This right now is my only copy of number 50. I was actually offered the opportunity to purchase the Northland Pedigree number 50 before it went into general public sale, and I do appreciate being offered that. Unfortunately, the asking price for it was way more than I was willing to pay for it. Unfortunately, because I really would have loved to have had that book. 9.8, that would have been beautiful to have. And I probably would have picked it up at the price been a little bit more reasonable, but hey, is what it is. I have a copy of number 50 for right now. I will be upgrading that eventually into a slabbed book. And here we go, number 49. This one has definite browning pages going to it. It's definitely tanning and browning for sure. It is not from that same set of other books though. I got this one about 2 or 3 years previous to those other books. And yeah, it's pretty beat up. You can see, you know, it's missing some pieces here and there, one on the bottom. Is what it is. It's a reader copy. I'm definitely going to try and get this in a 9.2 or a 9.4 eventually. This is a book I definitely want to get in very high grade. It's something I want to have for the Silver Surfer origin trilogy, beginning of all of that good stuff. And here we go, down to the last 2 books for this video, guys. This one right here, I think everybody will recognize, Fantastic Four number 48. First appearance, Silver Surfer. Very classic book, very in-demand, high in-demand book. With the first appearance of the Silver Surfer, that character seems to speak and resonate to everybody. This book I got at the same time I picked up the number 49, and I think they probably came from the same original, I would guess, home or owner, because they're both browning and they're both getting a little bit brittle, because if you see this up here, right at the watcher's hand, that big chip that's out of it, this book is very brittle, which is very unfortunate, but it is what it is. This has been a nice reader copy book over the years. I haven't pulled it out in a long time. But now to go to the last book for this video. This is a cornerstone of this collection, and you have seen the condition that this one is in. So that basically drove me to go a little bit further than that and pick up a number 48. It's Fantastic Four number 48. It is a 9/8 white page book. It's one of, I believe, about 28 that are in 9/8. I'm not sure how many have white pages on them. I haven't delved that deep into it, but this book is amazingly awesome. This is one that I really wanted to get in high grade, and that's why I want to get the other Silver Surfer books in this first part of the trilogy, in this first trilogy, the origin trilogy, the introduction. I want to get these in really high grade too. But overall, just a super nice book. I mean, if you look at the back, it's got good corners. It's, you know, off center right through there. No big deal. It's to the back side, so it doesn't affect the cover. Overall, very nice, very sharp book. But quite the contrast to the other one I showed you. It does have a date stamp on the back of it, December 7th, 1965. You know, it's one of those things. It's an original date stamp. It was part of you know, the book, the way it was when it came into whoever accepted it into their store or their place. It had that date stamp on it, so it's kind of nostalgic to me. You know, it's like some of these other books in here. Let me see if I can find one really quickly here. Yeah, I won't be able to. I don't want to look through all of this. I will show some more date stamps in the future, though. But yeah, that is pretty much of it for this one. We are getting down to the nitty-gritty. We are now down under issue 50. So there's more good things to come in the next part. I don't know if I'm going to split it up between two more videos or just do it in one. I think I'll probably do it in two. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys want to have more consistent content coming out. And I will see you guys next time.